Hello, I am Mr. Kipaan, one of the secondary resource speakers. I am a college librarian of Benguet State University from the coolest state university in the northern part of the Philippines. My objectives for this session is just to share our experiences, and it might provide some insights for everybody's consumption. Okay? The Benguet State University Library experience that I'm going to share with you is divided into two parts. First is I'm going to discuss our support to learning. Then after that, I'm going to show some of our well-being practices during this COVID-19 pandemic. Of course, my definition of support to learning are the services and initiatives of the library in supporting the faculty members in their quest to provide learning to their students, while the well-being practices are the innovations of the library to ensure healthy environment and safety protocols in the library. I will be adding also some video clips, feedbacks of our clients to show that at least we are relevant during this pandemic crisis. And I will also share my realization and moving forward plan as we battle this COVID-19 pandemic. Okay, this is the most serious part. Let me just reiterate the title given to me, which is the ensuring support to learning and well-being during pandemic, the Benguet State University Library experience. Okay, and then this is my simple outline. First is I'm going to discuss the support to learning, and then the next one is the well-being practices of our university. Then I'm going to show some clips on client feedbacks, my realization, and some of our moving forward plan. So that is my very simple outline for today's uh, session. Okay, so here we go. So our first support to learning is our repository platform. Of course, this is an old initiative, but since during this time of pandemic, these services uh, was enhanced also, and we observed the stat that it grows exponentially because of the hits in every week and months. And also, this is our another repository platform using the Greenstone Digital Library. It is an old initiative, but it is very useful during this pandemic. And then the open journal system also is uh, noticeable during this time of no face-to-face classes. So we also notice some increase of use in the logs of this open journal system, in which I am one of the technical team who monitor this journal system. And then we have this old journal directory similar to DOAJ, and we find it very useful also, since we are some of our students give feedback that this platform is very useful also. And then, of course, very common to us, our online catalog. Our online catalog is not just a mere catalog. We design it like like a simple web page or a functional web page. Then, of course, our subscribe resources is uh, has a notable uses also. A lot of our clients inquire about the username and password of these databases. And of course, we provided links to the different open access websites and our databases and platforms. And then we boosted our social media accounts as a medium of information drive to our clients. And I think that is very common to us. And then during this time of pandemic, we launched this ebook distributor. It is accessible within the campus only, but if the clients wants to have a copy of this, they can just message us in any of our communication medium like Facebook or text. And then we also launched this Google site directory, or we call it the customized search engines. It is also very useful also since we repackage it according to our needs. And then of course this is the trend for today. Almost all libraries have online reference, and in us in our school we branded our online reference as done. Okay, so meaning the meaning of done is day or night inquiry. So they may contact us 24/7 using by accessing all the different mode of communications like the hotline, the messenger chat, the email, and then the document request form. Of course, we also enhance our digitization initiatives. Our production doubled because of the demand uh, from our clients. So we enhance our uh, digitization initiatives. And then, of course, since we converted our discussion rooms into a recording studio, it is very simple, but I think it's very useful also. We use some of our faculty and other offices maximize this recording studio for webinar purposes, online classes, and repackaging of their modules. And then during this time of pandemic, we ask, this is one part of our work from home work. We categorize our collections for easy report generation. And of course, we already adapted to some online payment uh, for our clients who want to uh, access some of our copyrighted or uh, not free services, and we do it for them. We make it possible for them using the online payment scheme. And then during this pandemic also, we launched this LIS reviewer, and it is free. This is in PDF format, and I think we already released more than 50 PDF who requested for this list reviewer for librarians. So for those who are interested, we are still giving this for free in PDF format. Just message us in our hotlines of Facebook or email or whatever communications that you may reach us. And then, of course, during this pandemic, we have this genderized library manual finalized last year, but we also enhanced this during this pandemic, during this during this pandemic time. We enhanced some of the provisions to accommodate the pandemic provisions. So this is our library manual, gender fair language compliant manual also. Uh, Also during this pandemic, we enhance our reverse personalization. Meaning that's why we launched the 24/7 online reference services. We also uh, we also follow up communications. We train ourselves to be more friendly, and even after office hours, we cater to our clients' needs, especially those who are inquiring us in the different mode of communications, even during Saturdays and Sundays. Okay, we also donated some of our popular magazines to those quarantined individuals. So there are a lot of quarantine, even in our schools, there are quarantined uh, designated area. So through the mayor's office, we give these popular magazines to be distributed to the different quarantined facilities in the locality. Also, I don't know if this is relevant, but uh, some of one of our librarian in here is at the same time a licensed nurse, so she helped uh, in the as frontliners as a trials officer in the university. We also give donations. There are a lot of personal donations. We could also donate to the different uh, lockdown individuals in the dorm. So those are our simple initiatives also. Okay, another support to well-being initiatives is we we don't have a back office staff in our library. All of us are frontliners. So even the uh, cataloger is also a frontliner. This C4 office is, or the counter for office is also the office of our admin aide or the secretary. So they are part of the frontliners, frontlining services also. So all of us do the frontlining. So that is our that is that is one part of our support to well-being also. And then of course we redesigned our spaces. So the NAP area is temporarily suspended for the moment. So we redesigned our spaces to meet the uh, IATF requirements. And then we also enhance our risk and reduction management provisions in our manual. We also include the pandemic provisions in there. So that is why, because we did not expect this kind of crisis, so in our manual the pandemic is not included. So it is now included in our DRRM provisions. Of course, we also support the well-being of our clients. We have genderized restrooms. I cannot present that picture in here, but we have two restrooms dedicated for the all gender individuals or clients, and we also install the foot operated or step on flasher in there. Uh, for this one, I became also a human library during the foundation, the anniversary of our university. I share some of our thoughts and experiences as regards to this COVID-19 pandemic. I think this is my last slides in here. The next one is I'm going to show the video footages of some of our well-being practices in the library.
I think the BSU Library is very helpful when it comes to providing us different knowledge, products, and resources when it comes to our graduate studies. And yun nga, the format right now is convenient and very much accessible. And I think very responsive naman yung mga staff. Kasi may mga problema rin actually na hirap pong books. Some of the pages were blank. Pero within the day naman nagre-respond yung staff with regards to technical issues and ayos naman. So yeah, I think you were very helpful. You make the life of the students easier, convenient, and yun, mas simple siya ngayon, mas madali na siyang i-access.
Para sa akin, sir, is okay siya, great timing, and given this pandemic, mahirap mag-access ng face-to-face. The first kaya ang moment lang until napan kami dyan mail live and you explain, sir, na pwede pala available mag-request sa through online. Pero sa accessibility naman sa online, it's nakita ko na maganda, at least na-assist ka agad once na na-access mo yung portal ng library.
Actually, I'm very much grateful for the program which BSU Library is offering right now. It's because it's very helpful for us, most especially having our thesis writing or thesis proposals, in which we need a lot of references in order to do our thesis. I was able to discover the online program offered by the library, in which through that it helped us in our time management, since lesser time. At the same time, it is in accordance with the health protocols. That's why I was able to see again the thesis which I need, and I went over including the literature cited also in those theses. That's why I was able also to get what I need in order to accomplish the corrections that was given to me. That's why I'm very much thankful for that.
Para kinyak, sir, okay mo today we are implementing the protocol in physical distancing. We are also observing the different types of biosecurity, including the hand sanitations, and most importantly, the physical distancing.
I'm here to give my appreciation and recognition to the University Library and Information Services for the assistance that they gave us during our conduct of the webinar Tutok series. This webinar Tutok series was our main program during the pandemic, and it is our way to reach out to our students who were not able to come to school, and this is our way of reaching out to them to help them in their adjustment personally, academically, and professionally. During this time, we collaborated with the University Library and Information Services for a space where we can conduct our webinar activities. We really saw the services of our university, since they have a good space, a silent space where we can have a peaceful conduct of our activity, and we were really amazed and amused with the convenience that the library has given us. So we have maximized this opportunity to work with them, and this collaboration discussion room turned out to be a very conducive space for webinar activities. And with that service of the library, I believe that we were able to reach out to most of our students. And I believe that in the coming semesters, with or without COVID, it is really a good venue for us to conduct engaging activities.
Good day, I am Tyron Joy Basal, an instructor from the College of Arts and Sciences, Humanities Department. So I was invited to present my thesis, The Contradictions in Zarathustra's Speeches Towards Surfacing Pedagogical Principles in the LUCAD Virtual Conference, sponsored by the Philippine Normal University. first is the requirement for pre-recorded presentation. They provided me with all the necessary equipment and the applications to furnish my pre-recorded presentation. During the presentation itself, they are just around the corner, making sure that everything is okay, and so that in any time that I would need their assistance, they are just right there, ready to help. So because of their assistance, I was able to present my thesis successfully in the LUCAD virtual conference. So again, thank you and appreciate all the help that you have given me.
First of all, we would like to thank the University Library and Information Services staff for their quick response to all our requests. No? So we have been requesting list of books, some materials from them, and it's good to know that they respond immediately, especially this time that we cannot go there. So we simply send our request, and we would like to inform you that the staff respond to all requests we have quickly. So the books, we have a lot of books that they gave us. We also use this in our syllabi because it's also needed in our we have to use the books there, especially that accreditors would have to check the listing of the books, and so with our syllabi.
Talk about client satisfaction. That's what the University Library and Information Services gives to its clients. For faculty members, we are given the opportunity to request for materials such as books via online mode. It could either be through the portal, it could either be through the website, or through the Facebook page of the ULIS. Remembering during the pandemic and even now in the new normal, the services of the University Library and Information Services are efficient because it is contactless, which means we can request books and materials that we see in the OPAC, and then the ULIS library staff would act on it by either sending the availability of the books or the materials, and then if it is available, then they can even send to you via the PDF form. But of course, not all materials could be saved or transformed into a PDF format. So again, the ULIS staff would inform us if this is not possible. This kind of service makes our work as faculty members easier because we don't have to go to the library physically to source out the references that we use in making our syllabus, and at the same time during the course of our lessons or the delivery of our lessons, then we can also recommend such mode of delivery or asking or requests from the university to our students. For example, in my MA class in MA-ESL in ESL 206, one of the part of the convocation that was given to them is, of course, the ULIS services. And when they asked me how can they have the account and the password of the different online journals that our university gives, then I just had to coordinate with the ULIS staff, and they gave me the accounts and the password of these online journals. And so one of my students gave a feedback, and she said this is a very efficient way of catering to them as students of Benguet State University.
So that is my presentation regarding ensuring support to learning and well-being during pandemic, the Benguet State University Library experience. Further, the realization of my presentation is the word reverse personalization, in which we as information frontliners are encouraged to practice after library hour services and empathy to help our clients. And for our moving forward plan in the library, we are experimenting on the portable offline internet, in which we will harvest the different selected internet contents. We will repackage it so that interested clients may avail this for free. So that is our moving forward plan for the moment. And I thank you.